What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with back to where it all started from. Next Gen, what the hell you doing on Upload Studio? Listen, I know I talk a lot of smack about the Xbox. We're gonna get into that in a minute. But now listen, I'm gonna be doing videos like this for like 2 weeks, hopefully no longer. My PC literally had a stroke on me yesterday. Literally, you know what I mean? Came downstairs. I don't know if the GPU is what caught fire, or the CPU, or the motherboard, or the power supply. I just smelled something like smelling, wasn't even smelling like fire or anything. I thought someone put some metal or something inside the microwave. But I came downstairs. I was just rendering a video, and I looked aside. This will come in my room. All I see is like an orange flame coming from with inside the PC, and I'm like, oh man. All those, I don't know, the wires melted in the back. But yeah, so that goes that. So I'm not gonna be doing any shows most likely for like 2 weeks. I might still stream natively from the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. You know what I mean? If you want to come by, I'll let your boy. We're gonna call those the struggle stream. You know what I mean? Help support your boy on my road back. Y'all, I'm hurt. First they come after the channel. Now my PC died. Listen, they trying to silence me, man. But we'll get into today's video. I find it ironic and I find it kind of funny, but not even funny, right? Because again, I started on this mission probably about I want to say, but just being critical with some of the decisions that Microsoft has been making, and I remember me being very critical about Play Anywhere. If you don't know, you know where Xbox One exclusives release day and date on PC, right? And it wasn't about PC guys getting to play the games. No, it wasn't even about that. But you're taking all of the value, or from you, because you are in the business of sell hardware. You're giving less gamers a reason to go out there and buy your console if they can play your software and have the superior reason or the better version of that said game on another platform, which is PC. I said that's starting there. Now, rumors came out last week. I told you it wasn't a good sign just to begin it. Rumors came out last week about Xbox Game Pass coming to the Nintendo Switch. Not only the Nintendo Switch, but the rumor has the PlayStation 4. Now, again, take you back in the hot tub time machine. I told you then that I did a video about it. Actually, I did a stream about it. But Nadal and I think Phil was talking about breaking Game Pass to other devices, quote unquote, right? No, they talking about cell phones. They talking about tablets and. I don't know who the hell's going to sit and play Halo on a cell phone, but neither here or there. I was very vocal about it then, and I remember me just coming out and just, even saying that, because now we see Hellblade coming to the Switch. Rumor has it that Ori and the Blind Forest is coming there. Cuphead, what do you call it? Halo Wars 2. That's not natively being developed for the platform. So I even said last week, I said, maybe this is going to be Microsoft. I think this is going to be their last generation as far as hardware. Because, hear me out. Right now, they're already in last place, just supposed to say, right? And you're giving gamers more of a reason not to buy your hardware again, because you're going to have your quote-unquote exclusives again on other consoles. Not PC, not tablets, but other consoles. So you're giving the console owners another reason not to buy your platform, right? So if the Xbox One install base is about 40 million, maybe next generation, or this was to come up, it may be about 25 million. But again, they don't care. They want to sell you on their software and services. Then I said, you know what? When Microsoft buying all these studios, I don't know about that. Maybe they're just to make games for other platforms. You guys cursed me out about that again. I'm toxic. I don't talk about it. I'm trolling. Yeah. Microsoft are back. Remember E3? Let me take you back. E3. And I wasn't really happy about the E3 because all we saw was Gears, Forza, and Halo. We saw games, PC exclusives get announced, Gears Tactic, and another, this, I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Well, exactly, they got studios. I say, listen, but what are they working on? And and I was basically saying, like, I'm not really sold on them just going out and buying studios. Like, to me, this doesn't make any sense because it's a no-brainer. Going in 3 years, they haven't given us nothing really in 3 years. They haven't, But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So I'm sitting back and I'm just looking at things. I'm having, we all talking behind the scenes, and me, Porter Rock, Nev, MM2K, everybody, right? Like, what is the end game for Microsoft here? And I remember these guys bragging, and Phil got a promotion. He's the vice president of gaming on Xbox, and I told you guys, I don't know if that's a good year. I'm sorry, a good thing, because everything that I dislike about this very set platform has come under Phil. No exclusives, no third-party content, all these things that I complain about, horrible marketing, has come under him. You guys like to keep painting him as the savior of Xbox. No. Told you, no, he's a double agent, right? So now I'm looking back, I'm on Twitter, and I'm seeing guys like Noof, and I don't have a problem, I don't know what to do, See guys like Noof, even crap, everybody's now voicing their opinions and speaking out, and they're not happy, right? But some of these very same people, I remember, well, foolish of me to call them my friends, but thought we were cool. Talked about me behind my back, ruined my good Christian name for me going out and telling you guys, hey, something's not right over here. And for those of you that's still out there trying to damage control this, I think it's great for Microsoft to become a software-only services. Listen to what you're saying. We only have 3 console manufacturers: Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Now, Microsoft gets out of the hardware business. That's just going to leave Sony and Nintendo. You remember that cocky Sony? If you want to, a $600 console. And if, because again, still sharpen stills, They don't have an incentive to go out and do price cuts or anything like that because, Nintendo does their own thing. Nintendo, they're not really in a direct competition with either Microsoft or Sony. So you're just going to leave Sony out there in the market. And you listen to what I'm saying, that is bad for gaming. I don't care if you're a pro, super duper Sony fan, and you want Sony to win you don't want Microsoft to get out of the console because, again, it's just going to leave Sony, and if you don't have anyone else that's going to step in and truly compete. But now I'm looking back, I'm reading these comments, right? Instead of some of you guys back then, when I started and speaking out, you guys were so worried about Microsoft making money and hopping in Xbox Live parties fulfilled, and actually look at what's going on. Yo, this is crazy. This is sheer lunacy. Had I told you that Halo and Gears and Forza were coming to the Switch last year, you guys would have looked at me like I was crazy. They are slowly conditioning you. It's like I said, it's like this. They just keep pushing, and you guys don't say nothing and say anything. You remember how you jokers were so vocal about the DRM and and wasn't going to buy the Xbox? We should have been, well, not me, because I was out there. It is what it is, right? Complaining about these horrible exclusives. Even with this game, like, this is bananas. But hey, man. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's all I'm going to say. I told you so. Nobody wanted to listen. They ruined my good Christian name, called me everything but a child of Kratos. Maybe did I say, I'm going to leave you with this. Maybe it wasn't my message, because now you get it, but not the content of my character, but maybe You guys really look at me for the color of my skin. It's your boy Next Gen. I'm out of here.